The Treksperts Quiz would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this show is created. We pay our respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people today.
You're listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.
Welcome back, dear listeners, to yet another round of the Treksperts Quiz, a BQN podcast. The Treksperts Quiz is the Star Trek-inspired game show podcast where each week we put a bunch of self-proclaimed Star Trek experts, or Treksperts, into a Sunkatsi battle to find out who is the ultimate nerd and who will bring glory to themselves and their houses. I, as always, am your host, Davey Willett. I go by the pronouns he and him, and it is my pleasure to have you joining us on this long road of getting from there to here of Star Trek knowledge today. It's been a long road. We'll be hearing that a few times today. A big shout out before we begin to our BQN patrons, especially this show's associate producers, the wonderful Matt Harker, Jason Anderson, and the Red Shirt Geeks. Thank you very much for your ongoing support. And remember, if you would like to help keep this and other BQN programs coming to you week by week, you can sign up to become a patron at patreon.com/BQN. Now, before I introduce my co-host and my contestants for today, I'd like to just dedicate this episode, if I may, to the memory of the late, great Manny Cotto. So, as we all know, Manuel Hector Cotto was an Emmy Award-winning writer and director who, after joining the staff of Enterprise during Season 3, was promoted to be showrunner during the show's final and most arguably best season. Original creators of the series have admitted since its cancellation that Cotto's love of Star Trek the original series and the stories that he used in Enterprise's fourth season to connect the two shows together are probably the way the show should have always been, and I think a lot of fans tend to agree. Season 3 and especially Season 4 are much loved by fans thanks to the work of Cotto. Post his work on Enterprise, he also worked on other famous shows like Dexter, American Horror Story, and I think the last 5 seasons of 24, for which he won an Emmy. So, it is for that reason that today we are doing Reason for the Season Quiz Enterprise Season 4, which is really, really exciting. I've never done an entire Enterprise-based quiz before. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce my co-host, scorekeeper, and official adjudicator for today's episode. It is the first-time winner of the Treksperts Quiz and my best friend, Glenn Thomson. Glenn, welcome back to the show.
Glenn answers according to the script. Oh, yes. Hi. Sorry, that was deliberate.
You just totally ruined, like, the image that this is this, totally, like, off-the-cuff show. Yeah. But that's fine. Look, it's good to have you back. How does it feel to be back in the Treksperts Quiz? Well, not hot seat, score-keeping seat. I don't really have a name for it, but welcome.
I feel great. I'm always excited to come back and prove you wrong, Davey.
Prove me wrong? Prove me wrong?
There'll be a mistake here or there. I've got to lord it over you because your knowledge of Star Trek is superior to mine, so I've got to take a racking at it.
That's because I do this podcast and I spend most of my days in Memory Alpha and IMDb. But I can only hold so much. Every time I research an episode, a whole bunch goes in and then a whole bunch goes out once I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So, Glenn, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you have any fond memories of Enterprise's final season?
Nothing specific. I just loved the whole thing. Those 2 and 3 story arc episodes were amazing, and I want to see more of that on Star Trek. Give me a few Strange New World 2 or 3 parters. That'd be awesome. I don't need any more season-long arcs where the galaxy, the fate of the galaxy, is in peril.
Okay, it had that kind of Doctor Who kind of vibe where you kind of had like, little self-contained stories over 3 or 4 episodes. And look, I don't know what you're referring to when you talk about season-long epic universe-saving arcs. I don't know what show that could be.
It's good once or twice, but look, we're not in the 21st century Earth. We're about to die every single week, so
Very true.
Not kind of same sex.
Very true, very true. Well, Glenn, we're very excited today to have an all-Aussie cast, and I think it's time to energize the transporter and bring in our guests. Glenn, would you like to introduce them?
Well, for the first time today, it's an all-Aussie cast here on the Treksperts Quiz. That's from the script, and I'm going to say, side note, that's incorrect. The very first episode was an all-Australian affair.
True. Wow. Cool. Okay, that's how today's going to be.
now I've got my thing. It's all good. All good from here. So both our contestants prefer he, him pronouns. Jeez, it's like half a sip of wine and I'm already out of it. They come from the southern point, the most southern point of Australia, if we exclude Antarctica. That's Tasmania. I'm pretty sure that's true. Anyway, he, him pronouns. We've got the hosts of Unplanned Trek, the podcast where each week they view a random episode of Star Trek and award moments of medals, with medals such as the Picard medal, the Keiko O'Brien medal, and the Tuvix medal, which I want to know more about these medals. Tell us about it. Andrew and Izaak.
Woo! G'day. Hi, guys.
G'day.
How's it going?
Oh, yeah, not too bad, mate. How's it going? All right. Should we really ham up our accents to confuse all the Americans that listen to this show?
Crikey. Mate, we're Tasmanian. We weren't hamming up the accent.
Yeah. Neither was I.
Jeez, tell your story walking, honestly.
Yeah, so what we do with those awards is we basically watch the episode, but instead of going, this is a 5-star episode, it's a 3-star episode, we're not interested in that. We're interested, was there fighting? Was there romance? Who were the best 3 characters and who were the worst?
Yep.
That's essentially what we do.
Basically. Right. And we give it 3-2-1, Brownlow style.
Dusty Martin.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
Yeah.
I need to know, though, what criteria do you have to meet to get the Tuvix medal?
You have to die.
Okay.
Yeah. And because simple. It's Star Trek, it's possible to get more than 1 point. So at the moment, our leader is actually Felicia Howard, who dies twice in Sub Rosa.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Just die or die at the captain's hand.
I think she gets phasered by Data and...
Oh, no, you can die any way you bloody want.
It doesn't matter how.
I don't care how you die, as long as you're dead. You don't have to stay dead. You can be dead and then just not be dead and whatever.
Janeway didn't care. We don't care either.
No. Wait till you get to Coda and Voyager then.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah. How many Tuvix medals can you hand out in one episode?
Well, you see, that's the thing. There's no limit. There's no limit
right.
to the Morn hubs for the romance. There's no limit. The Wharf, what is it good for the fighting? There's no limit. You can just, if everybody fights in the episode, they all get a Wharf. Yep.
Look, bringing it back to today's quiz, guys. So Enterprise Season 4. So same question I asked Glenn. What are your memories of this season like? I'll start with Izaak.
I remember my favourite arc of this series was the Mirror Universe arc. I really enjoyed that and really enjoyed the costumes of that arc as well.
Oh, did you really?
I did, yeah.
Why was that?
Because Mayweather looked great.
Didn't Travis look magnificent?
Yeah. I also think the actors have a lot of fun when they're not being their normal characters and can actually be a bit evil and gritty. So I like that. And of course, just like every Star Trek fan, really loved the finale.
Well, hang on, are you doing the jokes?
David wrote that one and asked me to say.
Can I just clarify? I'm the funny one. He's boring as batshit.
Well, I was going to say, in this whole quiz, there are only 2 questions that relate to these other voyages, so see if you can pick them. Andrew, what are your fond memories of Enterprise Season 4, if any?
Actual Nazis.
Actual Nazis. Amazing.
Like, I just love the fact that you're kicking around in a writer's room and we're like, wow, we need some big bads for the next episodes coming up. What about space Nazis? And someone goes, nah, fuck that shit. What about actual Nazis? How are we going to get actual Nazis in a show set in the future? And they're like, who gives a shit? Just bloody do it. And then they just knocked it up before 4 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are actual Nazis and space Nazis all at the same time, which is, what is the absolute brilliance of it.
But the space Nazis were pretty lame. I didn't rate them much. I like the actual Nazis because they know how to be bad guys.
Can I clarify? You liked them, or you liked the story about them?
I didn't like them. They were the runners up in World War II.
Yeah, they were in the top.
They came second.
I got a silver medal.
Yeah, it's bad. Really bad.
We're going to jump straight into the first round, which is the general knowledge round.
It's been a long road, getting from there to here.
Hands on buzzers, Izaak and Andrew, let's get ready to play the Treksperts Quiz. Easy one to start with. The first episode of Season 4 drops the crew into which altered historical event?
Izaak.
Yeah, World War II.
That is correct.
Well done. That is correct. That is the first point for Izaak.
Do I need to do something to unlock the buzzers now?
No, I do that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, settle down, Glenn.
Like I said, edit that bit out. Edit that bit out.
No, this is all staying in. All right, second question. Season 4 introduces us to which subspecies of Andorian?
We got Hogan this time.
The other ones with the antennas who can't see. The Aina.
That is correct.
Oh, just see me.
Well done. We got a point each. One for Izaak, one for Andrew / Hogs. Hogan. What do you prefer? Hogan, Hogs, Andrew?
Hogs.
Anything?
Fine, mate.
Hogs.
Yeah.
We got Hogs. All right. Let's go for the third question. In the episode Affliction, Trip temporarily transfers to which ship?
Izaak was fast there.
The Columbia.
That is correct.
That is correct. Well done.
The other one.
Yeah, the one that's not the Enterprise.
And yet looks remarkably like the Enterprise.
I was confused when I watched the original series and every ship looked like the Enterprise. I didn't understand it.
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
That was my young teenage brain who didn't understand the way navies and mass production work. So
that's called We Only Had One Model. Yep. Like bumper stickers.
Yeah, like the family.
Like you put. Oh no, you put like the like the radio station that you like on the back of it.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
Thank you. Question 4. In the episode Bound, who is the only male crew member who does not appear to be affected by the Orion women?
Hogs.
Phlox.
Negative.
Oh.
Izaak, you get a free shot at it.
Can I go Porthos?
Negative.
Actually,
No.
Porthos was very affected. He was humping legs like a machine.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't cheese he wanted that day. No, unfortunately not. It was Trip. Trip was the only one unaffected.
Because he was in love with T'Pol or something?
Yeah, it was something to do with his love of T'Pol, which probably one of my more favourite Star Trek romances, to be honest.
So it was a monogamous virus.
It was, yes. All right, next question. What was the name of the Enterprise captain in the episode In the Mirror Darkly?
It's been a long road.
Izaak knows, he thinks. Go for it.
I'm just going to have a go. Who was it, Archer?
Negative.
I mean, technically, yes, because he takes over. He has a whole.
Shoots the dude.
Technically
mutiny.
meaning correct.
No, not the episode. No, I'm looking for who. Yeah, who was in charge before the mutiny from Archer?
I think I know.
Hogs, you get a free shot at it, mate.
Okay. Steve Smith.
It's Admiral Forrest, isn't it?
Well,
Negative.
to Steve Smith and
Because then Pat Cummins was the captain after Steve Smith.
Sandpaper go. Yeah, this is where it.
That's what happened. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, okay. I'll be quiet now.
yeah, this is a high-scoring game so far.
We're both on one each.
Oh, kinda, almost. All right, question 6. What is the name of the xenophobic group featured in the episode Demons?
Izaak.
I'm going to go the Zindi.
Negative.
Wrong season. Wrong season, Izaak. That's season 3.
Season 3.
Hogs,
Okay.
you get a free shot, Hogs.
They were the the dudes that didn't like any other people on Earth doing stuff.
That's
Those guys.
yeah. What were they called?
Yeah, and RoboCop was in charge of them.
That's true. You're on the right track. I need the name though.
Okay. RoboCop was in charge of them, and it was before he was Admiral Marcus, and they were called We Don't Like Aliens.com.
AKA.
Negative.
I don't know.
I mean, you started out by describing what a xenophobic group of people would be, but you didn't actually get to the name of them.
I didn't stick the landing. I know.
Yeah, no, true. They were referred to themselves as Terra Prime,
Oh, which was kind of the name of the episode as well.
which is the name of the episode after that. Yeah,
Yeah, that seems obvious now, doesn't it?
kinda, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you didn't know.
We went on a little journey together, which is fine.
That's my job.
All right, so question 7 of 9. Question 7 of 9 always has a few bonus points involved. So this question 7 of 9 has 4 points. Season 4 shows us which 4 species founded the Federation.
Again.
Whoa. Okay. I may have pressed too early. Humans, Vulcans, Andorians, and the guys that have butt ugly faces that look kind of like an elephant mixed with a. Don't point at me. I will punch you. Tellarites.
That is correct.
Well done. 4 points for Hogs. Yay. That gives you the lead. Congratulations.
They're meant to be like pigs or hogs or something like that. They've got tusks and a flat nose.
I'll tell you what, they've really got some issues. You know, I mean, they're just wandering around Geelong, just, you know, pressing buttons on people's B&Bs and stuff. They're weird.
So, Davey, I really liked the way they modernised the Tellarites, because Enterprise was the first time they were really featured after the original series, and the original series had a terrible rubber mask or something like that, and I feel like Enterprise did a good job of making it a bit more realistic.
They had a slightly better rubber mask.
They did have a slightly better rubber mask. And 2 points there. I was explaining to Hogs a story about my recent stay in Geelong here in Victoria, Australia, prior to the show, which helps give that joke some context.
Oh, was that? Oh, really? We weren't recording there.
I was going to say it was a joke, was it?
No. I've been to Geelong. They all look like Tellarites.
Oh dear, that's hilarious. I don't think I have any listeners in Geelong. That's fine. All right.
Can I say that's Rich coming from a Tasmanian?
Ooh.
Yeah, yes, you can. Yeah. No, I don't know what he means at all.
All right. Your second last question for the general knowledge round. In Terra Prime, Who do we see take command of the Enterprise for the first time and only time?
Hogan.
I was about to say Trip, but it can't be Trip because he was on the moon or wherever, Mars or whatever. So it's Malcolm.
Negative.
Oh,
Izaak, free shot.
Mayweather.
Negative.
No, it was
Wait,
Hoshi
one of the-
Sato.
Yeah, the only character who had less to do than Mayweather, or the only character who had one thing more to do than Mayweather.
No, it was Hoshi. Hoshi only took command of the Enterprise once, and it was in that episode.
oh, okay.
Except for Mirror Mirror, where she took command by killing.
Yeah, it's kind of
And
different.
And everything else. Yeah, that's right. It was very kind of different. Oh, okay.
All right, your final question for the first round. What was the name of the Sung character that Brent Spiner portrayed in this season?
Oh, yeah.
You
Who we
keep
got?
starting that music just as someone buzzes in. Hogan reckons he knows the answer.
Oh, no. Hogan doesn't reckon he knows the answer. He just pressed his button. Those are two completely separate events. Bruce.
Negative.
Oh, really? I can't believe I got that right.
Izaak?
I don't know it offhand, so I'm just going to go Mr. Noonien Singh.
Negative.
No, it was Arik Sung. Arik Sung.
Because it's always an A.
Is it?
Pointed.
Well, Alton and... Oh, no, he wasn't an A in... Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There are too many to remember. Too many to remember.
Glenn and I went to a pub trivia here in Melbourne of Star Trek, and he asked for the name of all the Sung characters that Brent Spiner had portrayed, and he left Arik Sung out. And so, like, I nearly stormed the stage. I'm like, you forgot one!
Oh, outrageous! That's outrageous, Bunker.
I was outraged.
Yeah. It's like that joke about how if you want to know if someone really likes Star Trek, name 7 characters on Star Trek. Brent Spiner.
Well done.
Followed by Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the first round. Glenn, how did they go?
Thanks to question 7's got himself up to 6 points. Andrew's on 1. And Andrew is Hogan. Andrew's who I've been calling Hogan. Is that
No. Yeah, I think you got that. You got that. Yeah. I think you got that wrong.
I think it was spot on, Glenn. Great work.
So on the buzzer it says Izaak and Hogan, and so I've been writing it under Izaak and Andrew. So I'm assuming whoever buzzes in as Hogan is actually Andrew.
Correct.
Yeah, that's correct. And you actually have done the points wrong.
Oh, I've got them around the wrong
No,
way.
they're
Okay.
fine.
You've got them around the wrong way.
Picked up, buddy.
Fantastic.
So wait, let's just, Glenn, could you tell us again who scored what?
One Tasmanian got 6 and the other got 1.
Davey from the editing room here, just to inform you that Glenn was doing a terrible job of adding up the score. Hogan was actually on 5, whilst Izaak was on 2. So, Glenn, whilst you are fixing all of those up on the score sheet, I am going to introduce our second round, which is Fun Facts.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.
So Fun Facts is all the little bits of fun trivia I picked up about this season whilst researching this quiz on IMDb or Memory Alpha. Some little behind the scenes bits and pieces or Easter eggs in the background kind of stuff. So let's just see how closely you've been paying attention. First fun fact. In the episode Terra Prime, we briefly see a statue of which famous astronomer?
Andrew.
I was totally going to say Miles O'Brien or Zephyr Cochrane. So it's not either of those two. It's Galileo.
Negative.
I'm afraid not. Isaac?
I too was thinking Zephyr Cochrane, but he's not an astronomer. He's more of a engineer, explorer.
He's a pig farmer,
Yeah.
dude.
So So we're going to have to go a Ninja Turtle, aren't we? We'll go Leonardo.
Negative.
Oh,
Fancy
that's
that.
Good guesses. But it was something more modern. It was Carl Sagan.
Oh.
Nicholas.
I've
Sagan.
also noticed how Andrew goes, I was going to say this and I was going to say that. So he gets like two extra guesses in before he's like, so David go, yeah, that's correct. And it's like, oh yeah, hedge your bets and
Mate, we're not here to fuck spiders, mate, okay? This is serious competition. I know it, yeah. Carl Sagan, his son wrote an episode of Star Trek.
Next Gen, wasn't it?
Next Gen, yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's your trivia for you, Dave.
Yeah, surprise, fun fact. Which episode did he write?
Just some episode. It wasn't very good. You know, I mean, we've all written an episode of Star Trek. It's like, you know, God, we've all been there.
I'm pretty sure I wrote a few as a kid, but anyway.
Saturday night.
None that got made into episodes. I just wrote, usually starring, Lieutenant Commander David Willett, who was, saving the galaxy or something like that.
I wrote the one where the Waxana Troy and Alexander went and had a mud bath for some reason. I wrote that.
I wish you hadn't.
176 can't all be good.
I wrote the one set in Geelong.
The Final Frontier.
No one watched it.
All right,
sure, I'm just checking memory off of myself now, and it says Nick Sagan, who's Carl's son, wrote 2 episodes of The Next Gen.
2?
Okay.
I asked him back from that one.
Okay, and can anyone actually tell us what episodes they were, Glenn?
Bloodlines was one of them. That's the one where Picard discovers he has a son that's not his son.
Yep.
And memory off is not telling me the other one right now.
Okay, cool. So one episode no one cares about, and an episode no one cares about enough that they didn't actually bother to put it on Memory Alpha.
No, about it.
All right, we got questions. Question 2 of this round. What changed about the way Enterprise was filmed in season 4?
Isaac.
Filmed in digital.
That is correct.
Well done, Isaac. That gets you your second point of the game. Congratulations.
No, I was at 6.
Hey, you were not.
I was.
I was going to say that they went from black and white to colour because I'm old.
All right, third fun fact.
You can argue
In the episode United, T'Pol tells Captain Archer there is an old Vulcan saying, "One man can summon the future." This is a callback to a quote from which original series episode?
Oh.
Next.
Go on.
Yeah, all right. I think it's got to be a time travel one.
Do you?
Yeah, because it sounds timey-wimey.
Well, I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go See You on the Edge of Forever.
Negative.
Afraid not. Hoax, you get a free shot.
Tomorrow is yesterday.
Negative.
No.
Oh,
It was Mirror, where alternate Spock tells Kirk, one man cannot summon the future.
So, David, our last episode of Unplanned Trek was Mirror.
which shows you how much we pay attention.
Oh, dear. So you were paying attention.
I was paying attention to Spock's sexy beard in that episode. You know, that was damn
It was
hot.
a good beard. But you knew he was evil because it was a beard.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't care. I'd still go there.
Oh, I know.
Wouldn't we all? I would with every iteration of Spock, so don't worry about that.
Oh, at the same time.
Oh, you just blew my mind.
Bonus points.
That's what Spock said.
All right, fourth question. Footage from which Voyager episode is reused in the episode Stormfront? Glenn, you going to tell us who buzzed in?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just reformatting your scoring sheet to make it better. That was Andrew.
You had one job, Glenn. You had one job.
My job requires me to work in Excel quite a bit, so I like a pretty spreadsheet. And David,
You can do that when we're not recording.
The problem is that Glenn's one job is to drink beer from a wine glass.
He's doing it.
I mean, the scoring part is just a sideline that he's developed. I'm really padding for time because I can't think of any episode of Voyager that had Nazis in it. So I'm going to say caretaker.
Negative.
No, Izaak, do you know what episode it was?
So it's going to be the one where they're fighting like all those people on that planet and they're being bred for fighting or things. I don't know. Year of Hell. There's a lot of fighting in that too, but it's not the episode I'm talking about.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
But it's a two-parter, so I get two guesses.
it's the Killing Game. The Killing Game. Yeah.
which does have Nazis in it on Voyager.
Which does have it does have Nazis in it. Yeah.
Oh. They're everywhere, those guys.
Tell you what. All right. Still, have we had any points scored in this? Oh yeah. Izaak scored 1.
Yeah, I doubled my score this round.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Fun facts continue with question 5. Sia Batten, who plays the Orion Navarre in the episode Bound, also appeared as which popular B character in 2 episodes of Deep Space Nine?
Andrew.
Jeff Smith.
Negative.
Not even trying now.
I'm trying. I'm just not trying to be right.
Izaak, which B character do you think this person played in only 2 episodes?
I'm trying to think of someone that's not in it much.
You're actually trying to work it out.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pass.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I actually have a guess? Oh.
Yeah, go on. No, go on. You can still have a guess.
I don't know the character's name, but the love interest for the tale for Garrick, that was another Cardassian, that was Descartes' daughter.
Name?
No, but that's the description of it.
The love interest for Garrick, you mean Julian?
Data.
But I'm right, aren't I?
You are right. You are right. So the name of that character was Tora Ziyal. Now, Tora Ziyal appeared in more than 2 episodes. She was just portrayed by 2 different actors.
Tricky.
So, Glenn, as adjudicator, are we giving any half points for at least knowing which character it was? No. Okay, fair enough.
It's unfair to give me a full point, but if you're going to, I'll take it.
No, you get nothing, mate.
All right. Question 6. In the episode Affliction, which alien species that has been referenced many times in Star Trek makes its first on-screen appearance?
Oh. Yeah. The
Go
guys that... Oh, sorry.
Go, Andrew. Go for it.
Okay. The guys that made the webs. The Tholians.
Negative.
Oh.
Nope.
But they were cool, though.
They were cool. Izaak?
Could you repeat the name of the episode for me?
Affliction.
I'm going to go Ferengi. They're in an episode of Enterprise. I know. Yeah, they steal the Enterprise, but I'm not sure when they do it.
Negative.
So if you remember, the question was like it's a species that's been referenced many times but never actually seen on screen until that episode. And it was Rigelians.
Oh, those guys, yeah.
Yeah, old mate.
Oh, we know, yeah. They all live at Geelong.
Oh, dear. Everyone's going to be Googling Geelong after this. Okay.
Oh, geez, don't do that.
Question 7 of 9 is worth 2 points for this round.
That's mine.
Gary Graham, who portrayed Saval, was previously considered to portray which 2 other iconic roles in Star Trek?
Izaak.
I'm going to go Sarek. And
Pause.
I'm
Don't you normally buzz him out if he gets one wrong, David?
Nah, you keep going.
I'm going to go Admiral Forrest.
Negative.
It was neither of those. Do you want to have a guess, Hoax?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, Kirk and Spock.
Negative.
Oh,
No.
really?
But he was considered to portray both Cisco and Janeway, but before Janeway's character was changed to be female.
Well, I was going to say, the guy's an impressive actor in that case. Yeah.
All right, we're doing well this round. We're doing very well this round. Second last question. Who directed the episode Demons? Glenn, stop fixing the spreadsheet and pay attention.
Hogan. Sorry, okay. Hogan, sorry.
Oh,
It's so pretty though now.
Give the job to the plant behind Glenn.
Sorry.
At least he's paying attention.
You've got my focus. You've got my
Who directed
focus.
who
I'm not going to
directed
be
the
invited back for a scorekeeper if I keep doing this, so go for it, Hogan. Tell us what you know.
episode? Jonathan Frakes.
Negative.
Oh,
Wasn't Jonathan Frakes.
That's impossible. It's like, surely the answer to all those questions involving the word director is Jonathan Frakes.
Who else could it be, Izaak?
I'll go Roxanne Dawson.
Negative.
No, and I could see why you would think that because she was the woman who produced the most, directed the most amount of episodes of Enterprise, because it was predominantly male directors. But no, the director of this episode was LeVar Burton, and it was the final episode of Star Trek that he ever directed.
There you go. We'll all go the pictures.
All right, final question, because this has been a long bloody round. The Romulan Admiral Valdor would later have a warbird named after him. When in Star Trek do we see that warbird?
Andrew.
In Star Trek The Next Generation?
Negative.
Not what I'm looking for, sorry. Izaak?
I'll go Star Trek, the motion picture, Star Trek 2009.
Negative.
No. It was Star Trek Nemesis.
Oh,
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
was it? That wasn't Bane's ship, though.
Bane.
You know, the Batman villain.
Oh,
Bane. The Batman villain. Bane was running the Romulans. Didn't you pay attention?
That was the scimitar. That was the scimitar.
Yeah,
And the
that's
actor's name escapes me as well. Tom Hardy.
Bane.
Bane,
That's
yeah,
right.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, you're confusing me.
I think we're all a little confused by this point. So, Glenn, break our confusion and give us a score update now that you've done fixing my spreadsheet.
Yeah, I might as well not have been here because this round Izaak got 1
And that's it.
Andrew got 0. So overall we have Izaak on 2 and Andrew on 6.
Davey from the editing room here again. Our good friend Glenn probably should have been paying more attention to the actual scores as opposed to fixing the spreadsheet, because at the end of that round, Izaak was actually on 3 and Andrew /Hogs/Hogan was on 5. Well done, Hogs.
we're not getting invited back.
I don't care. I'm winning.
This has got to be a new record for the Treksperts Quiz. So I think we need to dive into our next round, which is the Who Said It round.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.
So for the Who Said It round, I'm going to read out a quote. And for each question, you can earn 2 points if you can tell me who said it and which episode it's from. So you can, if you know one or the other, that's fine. But if you buzz in and you only know one, your competitor can have a shot at the other. How well do you know your quotes and your episode titles from this season? Let's find out with the first quote. Hands on buzzers. You try to redesign your species. The first time that was attempted on Earth, the result was 30 million deaths.
Hogan, Andrew.
Flocks.
That is correct.
It was Phlox. There's a point. There's a point. Do you know what episode that's from?
An episode of Enterprise. Ding.
Negative.
Well, it's not wrong.
Well, how about this instead?
Insufficient
That'll do.
data.
Yeah, okay. He's a sound effect for everything.
Izaak, do you know what episode it's from?
Terra Firma.
Is that the only one you remember now? No, I'm afraid not. Okay, the second quote sounds like the Klingon opera Hoshi made us listen to.
Izaak.
It sounds like something Trip would say.
Negative.
Oh. Well, I was going to say Trip.
Have a free shot.
Archer.
That is correct.
Well done. It was Archer. Any idea what episode it was?
The opera episode.
Insufficient data.
I'll take that.
It was called The Forge. The Forge.
La Forge.
Yep. That's the French title.
La Forge.
All right, next one. You liked me better when I worshipped your shadow.
Izaak.
That literally sounded like Trip.
I may have given that away just a little bit. Just a little bit. Any idea what episode that might be from?
Mirror Darkly?
Negative.
No. Free shot episode title, Hogan?
No, I got nothing.
Okay.
Unable to comply.
The episode was called Daedalus.
I believe in that episode, wasn't that where Daystrom or some famous scientist came on board trying to do something with a transporter?
Yeah,
And,
a former mentor of Troops, yes.
Right.
Do something with the transporter. What? Like make it work?
It doesn't work. When you do anything with it,
Yeah, it doesn't
that's
work.
the episode.
Exactly. So it's like the holodeck.
All right, next quote. I'd rather cohabitate with Klingon Targs than join forces with Tellarites.
Andrew.
Oh, it's got to be Shran.
That is correct.
He's my main man.
It's true.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Any idea what episode that's from?
In my mind, the episode is just called Shran.
Negative.
Yeah. He's my hero. Absolutely.
Izaak, any idea what episode that was?
I'm not sure if it's season 4, but I'm going to go Kishara.
Negative.
Right.
No, the episode is called United. Funny point, though, to the Tellarite ambassador does reply to Shran and says, your personal mating preferences are no concern of mine.
Good to know.
All right, quote number 5. Hold a steady, Travis, or Chef will know who to blame for the mess in the galley.
Andrew.
Archer.
Negative.
Oh, really?
Izaak?
I'm going to go Trip.
Negative.
It was Reed. It was Malcolm Reed in the episode Divergence.
What? Hang on. Malcolm said things.
It was negative.
Oh, good point. It was he was being a Debbie Downer.
All right, next quote. These people had some strange ideas about uniforms.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Even for an Izaak.
All right. It's going to work eventually. Trip.
Negative.
Oh. Okay, these people had weird ideas on uniforms. That's like literally everybody in Star Trek. To pole.
Negative.
Oh,
Fascinating.
No. It was Hoshi Sato in the Mirror Darkly Part 2.
what? She didn't like the uniform.
Afraid not.
I mean, it was economical in terms of cloth and things.
Would have been quick to make.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is an audio question, and there are 3 points. I am about to play you the French dubbing from a scene in Enterprise Season 4 where you will hear 3 different Star Trek characters. I want you to buzz in at the end and tell me if you know which 3 characters are in this audio clip. Playing now.
L'espace, l'ultime frontière. Voici les aventures du vaisseau spatial Enterprise. Il continue sa mission. Il explore de nouveaux mondes étranges pour découvrir de nouvelles formes de vie et de nouvelles civilisations. Et aller avec audace là où aucun homme ne s'est jamais aventuré.
Fellas.
What?
The weird thing is, I didn't discern that there were 3 characters there.
Yeah. Oh, Le Buzz. Yeah.
Oh. Who was that?
Izaak.
All right, I'm going to go Archer, Trip, and Phlox.
Okay, so
Insufficient data.
you got one of those right. Archer was in there. So you get 1 point for Archer.
I'll take it.
What 2 other characters do you think may have been in that French audio grab? Hogan?
Oh, well, Travis and Malcolm wouldn't say anything in French, would he? Yeah, I'll go with him.
All right, so
Negative.
that's a negative. So I'm actually going to play you the English audio now, and you will I think you will immediately recognize who the other 2 are.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
So the 2 you were missing were Kirk and Picard from the final scene of These Are the Voyages.
Have you heard of those 2?
I've got goosebumps listening to that. That was fantastic.
I've never heard of those 2 guys.
I prefer the English version.
Really?
That was very much a trick question, Davey, right?
Well, hang on. Let's listen to French Picard again. Hang on a sec.
L'espace, l'ultime frontière.
Frontier.
Isn't that just isn't he actually French?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but that's the first time he's actually sounded French.
And not incredibly English.
And not incredibly English. It was a little bit of a trick. But that is the first of our 2 These Are the Voyages questions. So
True.
all right, well done. You did score a point for Archer, though, so I'm glad to see that we have some points in this round. That's something. All right, cool.
Encouraging.
Yeah. And can I just say, my scoring spreadsheet now looks beautiful.
We'll have to put a screenshot up with some Patreon extras or something like that. This is worth paying for.
Davey from the editing room again. If only he'd been getting the actual scores correct whilst he was updating the spreadsheet. Back to the game.
I only came here for your spreadsheet, mate.
If I had $1. All right, second last quote. Hello, I'm your mother. You're going to need a name. We should discuss that with your father.
Oh,
You go first.
it was T'Pol.
That is correct.
And do you know what episode T'Pol said that in?
In Terra Prime.
That is correct.
What? Okay, that gets one of these. We 2 points. Well done.
Yeah. You're staring down the barrel now, aren't you?
I was staring down the barrel in round 1.
Yeah.
All right, you get one more quote. All right, let's clear that buzzer. And that's what it takes to stun them. What does it take to kill them?
Oh, I know the episode.
What's the episode?
It's one where they're shooting things.
Is it?
So
What thinks he does?
I've been going the one way with this, so I'm going to go off it, and I'm going to be wrong. But I'm going to go Malcolm Reed because he's in charge of the weapons, and this is a weapon conversation.
Correct.
Did you bring logic to the thing?
I tried. So
Yeah.
you mentioned before that there's 2 questions that have these are the voyages, and this could be the second one. So I'm going these are the voyages as the episode it's from.
Negative.
No, but good try. Any idea what episode that might be, Andrew Hogue?
It's clearly not Terra Prime.
No, it's not Terra Prime. How many times could Terra Prime be the answer? I don't know.
Well, it was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
It's also really fun to say Terra Prime.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It's my of all the xenophobic terrorist organizations, it's my favorite.
You've got to have one.
Exactly. There'll be a top 5 list of them on YouTube at some point. All right. That is the end of the Who Said It round. So, Glenn, before we go into warp speed, who's in the lead?
Overall, we've got Izaak on 5, but Andrew's killing it on 11.
Correction, that's Izaak on 6 and Andrew on 10. Good thing that you're pretty, Glenn. Back to the game. Because we're about to go into warp. Alright, so the warp speed round is 20 rapid fire questions. So we're only going to go to maximum of warp 5.2 because we are on the NX01. But basically, I will ask these questions one after the other. If I do not get an answer within a few seconds, I will move immediately on to the next question. You still have to buzz in as always. Are you ready to go into warp?
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Question 1. Which starship from the future does Archer take control of in the Mirror Darkly?
Unable to
Andrew.
fly.
Yep, Andrew, you can have a go.
Constellation.
Negative.
No, Izaak, do you know it?
Enterprise.
Negative.
The Defiant. This is a callback to which original series episode?
Andrew.
Mirror, mirror.
Negative.
No. Specifically the use of the Defiant. Oh, I'm giving things away. Izaak, do you know what that might be a callback to?
Oh, no. I don't, sorry.
Negative.
It's a callback to the Tholian Web. Alright, question 3. In the episode The Augments, Dr. Sung steals a bird of prey and takes it into a region of space that he nicknames what?
Andrew.
Burke's backyard.
Negative.
No, Izaak, do you know what it is?
I don't.
It's the Briar Patch. All right, next question. In the Forge, what part of the Enterprise is not seen on screen?
Andrew.
The toilet on deck 4.
Negative.
Right nod. Izaak, free shot.
The decontamination bay.
Negative.
No, the bridge.
Well, the toilet wasn't.
In the episode Daedalus, we are introduced to which famous Star Trek doctor?
Unable to comply.
Dr. Daystrom, which Glenn gave away earlier.
Give it away better next time, Glenn.
Yeah, be more obvious.
Yeah.
Question 6. In which episode do non-corporeal aliens inhabit the bodies of the Enterprise crew?
Unable to comply.
Observer effect. Question 7. In this same episode, we get the only Enterprise reference to which popular Star Trek alien, or famous Star Trek alien, don't know if they're popular, but...
Andrew?
Gorn?
Negative.
No. Izaak, do you want to have a guess?
Is it the Borg?
Negative.
No, it's the Cardassians. Alright, Season 4 of Enterprise is set in which 2 years?
Andrew, give it a go.
2154 and 55?
That is correct.
Well done! That is correct. Congratulations.
We've hit warp 1.
We have hit Warp 1. The episode United features the only ever TV series appearance of which species?
Unable to comply.
The Remans. In the episode The Anar, we are revealed that the Andorians actually live on what type of celestial body?
Izaak.
An ice planet?
Negative.
Not what I'm looking for. Hoax / Andrew.
They live on a moon.
That is correct.
That is correct. They live on a moon, an ice moon at that.
Ice moon. I like it. Ice moon.
Nice moon.
Ice moon. Show us your ice moon. What?
That old thing. What was the name of the virus that resulted in Klingons looking more human?
Oh.
Drew reckons he knows it.
COVID-19.
Negative.
No. Izaak?
No.
Negative.
Sorry.
Unable to comply.
It was called the Klingon Augment Virus. In Divergence, we get reference to the character Harris being a part of Section 31. Section 31 is derived from which article of the Starfleet Charter?
Andrew.
Article 31?
Negative.
Incorrect. Izaak?
I was going to go Section 31.
Negative.
No, it is derived from Article 14, which states that you can bend the rules during time of extraordinary threat.
Why weren't they called Section 14 then?
Article 14, Section 31. So Section 31 of Article 14.
Like subclause /.
Paragraph C, subsection.
Legal speak, ad astra per aspera. All right.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe.
It's the vibe. All right. Question 13. What common item that could be found in most 1990s or early 2000s homes can often be seen as a prop in Archer's quarters?
Andrew.
A lava lamp.
Negative.
Right, no. Izaak?
The volleyball.
Negative.
A CD rack.
Like Wilson?
No, it's a CD rack. So he actually has like a proper CD rack sitting up there looking all futuristic. Yeah.
Does he have any CDs?
Well, I don't think it's meant to be a CD rack, but it's clearly a CD rack.
Oh, okay. That's confusing.
It is. All right, next question. The Orion Harad Sar wants Starfleet to cooperate in mining which item?
Who's that?
Polyphia.
Negative.
No, Hogan.
Ooh, diamonds.
Negative.
No, magnesite. The cold opening of In the Mirror Darkly comes from which Star Trek movie?
Andrew.
First Contact, the one with Babe.
That is correct.
That is correct. Well done. What was the name of Trip and Topol's baby?
Unable to comply.
Elizabeth. Enterprise was the only Star Trek show to have done what when entering its 4th season? Isaac?
Change the theme.
Negative.
No, the theme changed in season 3. Hoax?
Not getting a 5th season?
Negative.
No, it was the only one to have had no changes to its original cast. All right, we're getting near the end. The Stormfront two-parter is set in which year?
Andrew.
Oh, see, I'm good at years. 1942.
Negative.
Oh,
No, I'm afraid not. Isaac, have a guess.
I'll go 41.
Negative.
44.
Oh,
All right, second last question. Manny Cotto appears as a vice admiral in which episode?
I literally saw a picture of this the other day. Yeah.
Isaac.
Mirror Darkly.
No. Hoax, do you want to have a go?
Yeah, Terra Prime.
Negative.
You're both going to kick yourself.
These are the Voyagers.
These are the Voyagers. All right, gentlemen. For the final question, we have a little bit of a talent show. I want you both to sing at least 10 seconds of the chorus from the theme song to Enterprise. And Glenn will decide who did the best and award 5 points.
Oh,
Who would like to go first?
hey, you just pressed my button.
It seems Andrew has volunteered.
And not in a good way. Oh, it's. Could I do? I'd do it like William Shatner. Like, it's been a long road, getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. That's all you're getting.
Well done, well done.
Interpretation.
It was.
Bring something new to it, yes.
Isaac,
All
give
right,
us
I'll go
your
forward
best
50.
rendition.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Oh yeah, keep going.
Funky.
I lost the rhythm.
Like you had any.
Beautiful. I mean,
It's been a long road
sorry, just give me a moment here.
getting from
Oh yeah.
there to here.
Everyone sway, enjoy it. Come on. No? Just me? There we go.
You're better than Russell Watson.
Let me get my lighter out.
All right. Well done. Glenn, who gets the 5 points for that?
Well, Isaac, you put the effort in, but you only did 5 seconds and it required 10. So can I split it between the two of them? I think I like the spoken take, but I like the commitment from Isaac. Can I give them half each?
So 2.5 each?
Yep.
Okay, 2.5 each it is.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
How
take that.
neutral of you. All right, so that brings us to the end of the Warp Speed round and the end of our game. Glenn, who of these two unplanned trekkers is our ultimate Trekspert?
Well, let me ramble first. That neutral response from me actually made no difference. And whoever won that wouldn't have made a difference. Because, Andrew, you were well in front on now 16.5 compared to Izaak 7.5.
Dave, from the editing room here again, just a reminder that Glenn was basically one off the score the whole game because he's a terrible scorekeeper, but we still love him, and Andrew still won. Well done, all.
Yes! Hey!
Oh, okay.
Bajoran claps all around.
I'm dining out on that one tonight. Okay. Ladies, form a queue.
Izaak looks unimpressed.
No, that's his normal face.
You were threatening to, I think, assault each other before we started recording about who was going to win. So I see it's like stunned. You're very upset that you weren't on top, Izaak.
Oh, it's more that I'm actually upset about how poor my score was. Not that Andrew won, but how badly.
And way to rub it in, Glenn. He's like, "Ooh, does that hurt? Does that feel bad?"
I think a lot of these questions were hard. I think that a lot of them were tricky. So I think you did better than I would have actually.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they're all about Star Trek, like, crazy.
That's true.
Did you realise what a coincidence?
I was researching Babylon 5.
Yeah. I was doing Home and Away and Neighbours.
Maybe the listeners at home did better, so please shout back at your podcast and tell us what you got.
Yes, absolutely.
Great job, well done. That's a great score.
I see what you did there.
Unless you did better than me, in which case I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah. Speaking of Mr. Andrew Hogan, do you have a victory speech?
Oh, do I have a victory speech? Hello. Been waiting my entire life for this one, all right? Okay.
Take it away.
Everybody, listen up and listen good. I know that deep down, everybody out there wants to be as good as the Hogan Meister. Now you can't be. So just secure that shit and settle it down. You can only be about 6/10 as good as me, and that's if you get up very bloody early in the morning. I'd like to thank my mum and dad and the lady that cleans the vending machines on the Enterprise. Good night.
Wonderful. Thank you. That was.
Need to play some music out like they do at the awards when the winners speak too loud.
Wrap it up.
If you played the music, I would just arc up and keep talking.
What if I just played this music?
It's been a long
It's been a long speech getting from there to wherever we are now.
And Izaak, what is your concession speech and final words to your competitor?
Yeah, look, the difficult thing here is because, we do the podcast together, contractually, Andrew now has a 51% share. This is where, so now I lose my majority stake and basically have to do what Andrew says on the show from now on. So, I've lost a lot today. I've lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of, personal feelings and
self-respect. You've lost self-respect. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like I had a little, and now it's gone.
Very little.
I'm glad that we could be here for those final moments for you.
Yeah, it was great that you could film it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I mean, to be fair, you would have lost to Glenn's plant.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Glenn, what score did the plant finish on?
Was the cage plants? The ones that rattled and made a noise?
Oh, yeah. They were cool plants, weren't they?
The Strange New Worlds redid them very well.
Yeah.
There was something very, very seductive about the way that plant was gyrating just then, by the way. Ooh, stop it. I'm imagining all three Spocks again.
All at the one time.
Well, that was an interesting game, gentlemen. Thank you very much, and a lot of fun. But before we head out, we're going to do a quick round of where our Trekspert listeners can find everyone online. Let's start with our scorekeeper and adjudicator, Mr. Glenn Thomson. Glenn, where can people find you?
Nowhere really. Like, I'm on Instagram, but there's nothing worth seeing there. I don't really interact with it.
Yeah, just the Osborne in South Yarra on a Sunday afternoon from time to time. But
Give me a minute to finish this beer, and then I'll be all over it.
I'll pop Glenn's socials into the notes. It's fine. And Izaak, where can people find and interact with you online?
Yeah, so you can find me on the at Unplanned Trek on the Twitter account there. And if you also search for Unplanned Trek, that's where you can hear me and Andrew on your podcast provider. Probably where you're listening to this one now, guys.
Quite true.
Yeah.
Excellent. Andrew, anywhere unique or anything that you'd like to plug as well?
Oh, yes, look, I'm still on the hellscape that is Elon Musk's Twitter at Hogan Nerd. And, yeah, can sort of find me loitering around there quite a lot, actually.
Okay. You guys made the jump to Threads?
Not yet.
Yeah, no, too confusing. Yeah. It's like
it's exactly the same as Twitter.
That's what I mean. That's my point. It's too confusing. You see, so but I might get on the Threads. I don't know. I might get on the Terps. Who knows? I might get on something.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the day is young.
Oh, is it ever?
All right. Well, thank you so much. And to our listeners and our viewers today, if you were screaming out many of the answers that today's contestants did not know, and you thought that you could do better, then please, why not put your latinum where your mouth is? You can register to be a contestant by heading over to trekspertsquiz.com and filling out the form on our site. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Threads by searching for Treksperts Quiz. You can even email us directly on trekspertsquiz@gmail.com. We welcome all your feedback, quiz ideas, or just to say hello. So that is it for now. Make sure you tune in again next time and be sure to leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts from. Until we meet again, remember that no matter what you do and no matter where you go, make sure you go boldly. Peace out, live long and prosper, everyone.
L'espace, l'ultime frontière. Voici les aventures du vaisseau spatial Enterprise. Il continue sa mission. Il explore de nouveaux mondes étranges pour découvrir de nouvelles formes de vie et de nouvelles civilisations. Et aller avec audace là où aucun homme ne s'est jamais aventuré.
What shows are on BQN, you ask? Well, here's a rundown of some podcasts you might be interested in. All Good Things, a Star Trek Universe podcast covering all of Trek, hosted by Amy, Mark, Christos, and Kelvin. Bargain Bin Gamer, a YouTube show hosted by Davey, a self-proclaimed gamer who specializes in reviewing and showcasing affordable video games. If you're lost in the Delta Quadrant, check out The Captain's Couch, a Star Trek Voyager podcast hosted by Jeremiah sitting on Janeway's Ready Room couch. Cinema Z, a film discussion and review podcast showcasing films you probably missed but should definitely check out, hosted by Mark, Matt, and Laz. Beam Aboard the Galaxy Class, a Star Trek Next Generation podcast covering all of TNG, hosted by Amy, Joe, Rhea, and Kevin. History with the Szilagys, a snippet of historical events from around the world, hosted by Chrissie and Jason. For the newest Trek coverage, check out Infinite Diversity, hosted by Chrissie and Thad. Test your Trek knowledge with Treksperts Quiz, a Star Trek quiz show hosted and written by Davey. Union Federation, covering all things Star Trek and the Orville, which we all know is really a Star Trek show, hosted by Kyle, Kevin, Amy, and Haley. Spill the Tea with What's the Tea, Bev? A Trek current events and fan interview show hosted by Christos. And for our Patreon members, we have The Hive Mind, BQN's monthly roundtable discussion with hosts and listeners. It's Green, a cornucopia of topics hosted by Mark. And Amy's Math Moments, a quick look at math moments in Star Trek, hosted by Amy. We know you have a choice of podcasts to choose from, and we thank you for listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.